It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. Short kick gathered in at the 15. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they had that one contained right at the line. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Has his man. It's Addison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Caught by the open man. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Off play action. Goff. He gets a lock behind one. Deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning in from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Lions will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action with Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff on 3rd. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Brought in right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Neither side separating much so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Setting up the screen. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Buys time, rolling right. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Goff on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Goff setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chum brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Cut out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to the air, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing deep for the end zone. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
1st down throw from Goff. He's going deep this time. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Goff to the air now. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the 16. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Searches from the pocket. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Return coming from the 14. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All set up now for first and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here. Another one for Gibbs. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
A give to Gibbs. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. The throw is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Gone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions trying to end this before the final quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Handoff to Chubb to start the drive. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Pass his man. It's Addison. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Tight end going in motion here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Finds his fullback. And he gets him around 6 there. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the 16. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now it's McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Lions football, and they've got to be happy about this lead to start the 4th. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. A tight end in motion now. Third down run by Gibbs. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
4th down, Goff throwing. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 29. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Off play action, Goff. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Detroit. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 14. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buying some time right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On play action now, McCarthy. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone, into a crowd, and intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now Gibbs. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions close to beginning the year 4-0. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Open space inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First down, ball at the 36. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chubb brings it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4th and forever coming up. McCarthy to throw for it. Able to find Hawkinson. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, hey, credit to them, not giving up. Some nice little success here. They convert, they add the 2 points, but not going to do much for them as far as win-loss is concerned today.
Nope, train has already left the station in this one, but they've got a shot. If the league invented a 5-point, I don't know, maybe a 10-point play, Kate?
I would love that. We've seen that, right, in like all-star games, maybe a money ball late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, maybe the Pro Bowl. How about we figure that out in the Pro Bowl first?
Okay, sounds good. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.